So anyway, I'm making another candlestick holder. This time, this one's really long. I took a piece of the pork belly kind of fat wood that I have and decided to turn it. I wish I had gone ahead and filmed it while I was making it and everything, but I just wasn't thinking at the time. I didn't feel like it, I reckon. But anyway, I still need to smooth out this area over here. There's a little bit of ridges right there. You see those ridges? So anyway, this would make a beautiful piece. Look at those swirls. Well, the lines are going parallel with the candlestick. So anyway, so it's not swirls. Anyway, there's the lines going all the way up the candlestick holder. This thing is quite long. Let's see. I'd say it's about 1.5 feet at least. And I need to smooth out this area a little bit over here. There's a little nick. So I was running out of room. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to finish this up. I just want you to see it. And how Fatwood just, the resin in the pine wood, when it dies, when the tree limb dies or the trunk of the tree, and it turns into Fatwood. I mean, that Fatwood that's collected in the wood, it just is gorgeous. It makes beautiful designs in the wood. And so I love to be able to make some art out of it, art project, and preserve it. Gorgeous stuff. Very gorgeous. Look at that. I love it. Alright, I'm going to finish smoothing it out. Now, I've not put a hole in the end. I actually thought of taking one of my coasters that I cut off of some other fat wood, and I already shined it up. See, look at there. Isn't that beautiful? It doesn't match well. I haven't put any clear glue or anything on here yet, so we'll see. But I was actually thinking on putting on top of there. So I'm going to smooth this line out here, and I got to smooth that out. I hate it because this piece is so thin at the bottom, at the base of it, that I really wanted it to be a larger base. I'll learn. I'm learning. I think what I'll do, and one thing I'm learning about the skew, and I love the skew now. I used to be so scared of it. One thing that I'm learning, though, is that you have to take your time, and you have to be slow and gentle with it. Well, you got to hold it in your hands firm, but I mean, you can use a little tip areas of it, but you really have to pay attention. Focus on that area and really just, do it gently until you learn. So you don't want to go at it real hard and aggressively. So, you just do it slowly and with the tip, and you get close to it and you look at it very, very closely. And then you learn to handle it much better. And then it becomes pleasant, and it's a pleasure to work with. It's really enjoyable. I use this tool probably more than any tool I have now. In fact, I like it better than spindle gouge. I used to like the spindle gouge better because it's an easier tool to work with. But once you learn this skew, you know, you'll use it more than any of them probably. I'm going to smooth that little nick out too. So I thought I'd leave this like a little ridge right there. So I smoothed this area out. I smoothed that out, and I still got to smooth this out over here. And it's always good to stop your work. Don't let it go on for a long period of time and then think that it's smoothed out. I've done that before a few times and then realize, wait a minute, I better stop and look at it, look at the piece, see if there's any holes or anything. Because when it's spinning, it looks like it's round and perfect, smooth. And it's not necessarily. I came into an area here, I was going to make a little bit different design, but I ran into these places over here that had holes in it, and it was a larger area. I had to smooth it all the way down to get rid of those holes. So your piece is not necessarily going to be the shape that you want, especially with like Fatwood. Okay, I still got that place there. Okay, I got rid of it. And I think the main thing that I'm learning, that I have learned a short time back, not very long ago, is that when you're using the skew, the main time you're going to get catches is if you hit the other side. If you're going down on this side and this tip hits over here, you're going to get a catch. And it's going to be bad. So you got to make sure that you do it slowly, pay attention, and gently, and go down in that groove very, very slowly, and be more precise with it. Doesn't mean I don't get catches still, I do. Okay, see, I need to smooth that out some. I need to smooth that out some too. what I'm learning is best thing to do when you're learning the skew, don't learn it on a beautiful piece of work. Practice on some wood you don't care about, and just practice with doing your curves and going into grooves and going into tight areas. Practice with those areas on pieces of wood that, I mean, it's not a important project to you, because you can do something really beautiful, and then, you know, if you're not confident with how to move the skew, and you're getting catches a lot, you're going to mess it up, and you're going to be so upset and disappointed about it. So just practice, practice, practice. That's what I've done, and I'm still practicing and learning. I haven't mastered the skew yet. I mean, I've gotten much better with it, and you don't want to get overconfident. You want confidence, and you want to be able to enjoy doing your piece, but you don't want to get overconfident. Because when you get overconfident, that's when you're going to have a catch. Okay, see, there's a little bitty nick there. I may have to just let it go and leave it alone, because I keep doing this, getting smaller and smaller on the base, and I don't want a tiny base. I may have to just leave that imperfection in there. So, anyway, I'm just going to go with that. There's a little area there, too. Okay, that's probably about the best I'm going to get it. I'm going to leave it alone right there. It's already small enough. Okay, I won't get sand in it again. Let's make her shiny and beautiful. Okay. And I'm not done with it still. There's a few areas I need to work on, some stubborn areas. Anyway, that's what she looks like. And I'll show you the end product when I'm done, because I don't want to keep sanding and boring you with sanding. Now, another thing that I'll use in the end is a towel this towel I've used so much, I probably need to get another one. But anyway, this is what the end result, the final stage, really makes it real nice and shiny after you've smoothed it out real good. Now, if you've got some lines, I got a few lines here, slightly. You really need to sand it out with some sandpaper or something to get those lines going best you can, because that right there will hamper the shine of it. But anyway, once you get it to where you want it, use a towel of some sort, and that'll make it real nice and shiny. Okay, here we go. I'm going to shine it up some more, and then I'll take it off. I was thinking on drilling a hole in here, but I thought, no, I don't want to do that because this is so long. I don't want a really long candlestick hanging out of there. So I think I will put this on here. So we'll see. Now I will hold it on there on purpose and it'll start smoking a little bit. But I mean, I don't want to hold it on too terribly long and it darkens the wood. But it will start shining it up and bring out some of that resin on your towel. Make sure you fold it some because it'll get really hot. And I do have it at a high speed. Of course, this doesn't get as high. This Harbor Freight doesn't get as high as some. But I have it at 8, which is, let's see, spindle speed, 1080, let's see, 2150, oh wait, that's 9, 1910, spindle speed is 910, that's not very fast, but I think it's 1910 is the speed. So I have it 1910, almost 2000. Close to 2000. Alright, I got her smoothed out. Best I'm gonna do. I mean, I probably could get her a little smoother. But she's pretty smooth. She looks good. There's a little area I couldn't remove because it's just getting too small at the base. So I'm going to leave it alone like it is. I'm not even going to drill a hole in it. I think I'll just glue this on or something. It's not smooth at the bottom. I have to use this side. I have to rough that back out. We'll see. Okay. Alright. I'm going to cut it off and then I'll be done. Okay. Let me see if I can pick it up. Put it over here. I can't find any lighting around here. It's good lighting, except for my stove top. That's funny. Anyway, here she is. There's the top. And it goes all the way down. Look at the lines. And down to the base. I wish the base was larger. But, well, sometimes I just don't figure things up correctly. And the piece of wood I used, I had already split in half. I want to make something with, so I just went ahead and went along with that. But anyway, she's a tall one. Let me do it like this. I got, let me see if I can do this camera right. My other hand, I have glue on the glove, so I can't. See here. So anyway, I mean, she's beautiful. I love the lines in there. It's gorgeous. See the lines? They're not swirls. Swirls go circular. Anyway, look at that. It's beautiful. If anything, I may not ever use it for a candlestick holder, but it's something beautiful. And like I said before, I'm gonna probably take this piece over here. The only thing is it doesn't really, well, match it on there. Look at there. And I put a candle that's in a glass, set it on top of there, and there you go. It's in glass and it'll be safe, and you can use it as a candlestick holder. So I'll glue that on there and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I just want to thank you for coming by and visiting my channel. I was trying to get a closer look at it. And wow, y'all have a wonderful day. Very wonderful day. Look at that. That never ceases to amaze me. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, look at there. Anyway. All right. Bye-bye.